There, I just uploaded it. It's in uploads.
Oh, by the way, so I'm starting gaming podcasts for the channel. My question is, what topic should I do the first one on?
Like what
game? What topic?
I would say.
And it would go for kind of like it's kind of like a tutorial, but audio only.
Okay, I'd say this. Rocket League and how to counter people and ways to stop people from shots. To put stress on people.
Hard to think of something more evil than
That would require video. Because you have to have some decent editing to actually explain that properly.
Actually, not really. You know how I know that? Because you could say, just tell them to imagine if somebody's going for a top right corner, what would you do? Because podcasts always have a chat. Podcasts are always live.
Yeah,
So
I would usually make that a live stream.
Yeah, so people are going to say what they would do, and then you tell certain people, okay, that's okay, but that's a little bit wrong, and tell them what they should do, and ask them if that was helpful. Because if you tell them that, then that'll get them an image in their head, help their imagination, and it'll improve their gameplay. Or you can do this. You can do Rocket League, and like how to have better mentality while playing the game.
Better mentality?
Yeah.
That's that's a good one.
See, I come up with good things.
Just stay down.
Better mentality as of a positive mood?
A positive mood, and don't like get mad at your teammates all the time for a mistake that you could have made.
How to have better mentality when playing Rocket League.
Yeah. Like ways to get that to be better.
For competitive Rocket League matches, I think that
For
would be
competitive,
good.
yes, especially competitive.
It can help casual too, but competitive is where it's at. Because people are always going for ranks. They're always caring about their rank. That's all that matters in Rocket League is their fucking rank. All that matters. My rank is where it needs to be. I had never thought I was gonna even reach Diamond. Never thought. I actually never thought I was gonna reach Plat at one point.
I never thought I was gonna reach silver.
I've been peaking for a while now. I've only been improving. It might look like I suck in certain matches, but some days I have a little, you know, I get off on my gameplay, so it's like what the fuck you gotta do? You get shit on some days. You gotta get shit on to do better. Like, you can't, man. Like, some days you just can't. Like, some days you just gotta take a break from it. Play something else. Keep your mind going. Keep yourself occupied, in other words. Been something that's not frustrating you. Because you can't play a game, especially competitive, if it's like, if it's frustrating.
Yeah. Hold up. When are you gonna start the live stream?
Could start now. It's always good with more people.
Do it now. A lot of people are up right now. Tons of people who like podcasts. Tons of people who like Rocket League podcasts. I've created one. I got over like 2 million views, and my account is not viewed a lot. Not at all. I have like 17
The only problem
views.
is, how do I make it live without picture? Because you can't do that on PS4.
Well, you don't have to have no picture. You can still, they can still watch your gameplay and whatever you're playing. I don't see why you just want to do voice, but you could hop on Spotify and do it.
I don't do Spotify. YouTube only.
Okay.
I specifically do YouTube, especially with the fact that live streams aren't really known, but I know podcasts are. Podcasts can be known. That's why I decided to switch over, like from live streams to that, because I know podcasts can actually help people, and I know mine will. Because with different topics, different things, people are usually more open with podcasts.
One more other idea for maybe a second podcast. You should tell people, like, a lot of people are looking for these type of things, so I'd say Rocket
I'd probably
League.
need to play Rocket League while talking about Rocket League. It just makes sense.
Yeah, so I'd say give them Rocket League tips. Not only that, but the second one, so for the first one for mentality, and then the second one I'd say should be, I'd say a lot of people like camera setting talk, because tons of people are looking for good
Camera setting
settings.
talk.
Yes, camera
That's
settings.
a good one, because you know what? That's actually a good one to show too, because podcasts technically, they don't have to be audio only. They don't have to be.
Got it. I'm locked on.
Most
But
of
they
them
can.
are, but they don't have
Throwing
to.
your
Most of
evil
them are.
logo on a billboard is definitely a power move.
There's no limitations.
And here's the underground.
Generally, they would be though. But when it comes to YouTube and on consoles, you really can't avoid video. Because it's just gonna come up. You can do that with a video clip and edit it to do that. But it would be a pre-recorded thing. Podcasts are usually known as a live thing. They're usually done live. What do you think?
I'd say the same thing as well. I don't know about your third one though. I'd say your third one, I'd say tips and tricks. So tips and tricks like offense. Since you're going to be showing video as well.
I'm gonna write shit down.
I'd say offense. I'd say one thing specifically for offense. A lot of people don't know how to do this. I barely know how to do this. Top corner nets is what people want. A lot of people want to go for that, especially people in my rank. A lot of people in my
Corner
rank go
nets?
around looking for that.
Looking for corner shots?
Corner shots. People are looking how to go for bottom corner, top corners, tons of different corner shots. Because a lot of people want practice on that. And now another thing for offense, I'd say help people out on, is air dribbling. Yes, you already have a video on that. But if you specifically go into a live and people start joining in, and you start talking to people and showing them live in, then they'll understand it more. So there's 2 offense ideas. So your third and fourth one. So I just gave you 4 different ideas for 4 different podcasts. Now you can use those.
What was the first one?
The first one was tips and tricks. Oh, my bad. The first one, like the very first podcast idea.
Yeah.
Mentality. How to play competitive and have good mentality and not get mad at your teammates all the time. Or get mad at yourself. Be a good
Competitive
sport.
Rocket League mentality.
Yes.
Or how to improve that.
Yes, how to improve competitive mentality. And then the second one was... What was the second one?
How to improve Rocket League. How to improve.
Rocket League camera
How to
settings.
improve competitive Rocket League mentality?
Yes. Because you said competitive. I just said Rocket League mentality. You said competitive, so we're going to go with competitive.
Rocket League mentality?
Yeah.
Just in general?
Yeah, just in general, mostly.
Yeah, it's more of a general thing. Second thing, what was it?
like
I should make use of
tips, tips and different camera settings that people would like to have, because a lot of people, tons of people are looking for good camera settings. So it's like, if they go on your podcast and they see that, they will love to see that. So just give them some randomly good stuff.
Camera setting tips and tricks?
Camera setting tips and tricks and advice.
I don't know about tricks, but
tips and then advice, I'd say. Tips and advice would work better. And then my third one was
camera setting, tips, and advice.
Someone reported an out-of-control helicopter. Definitely a job for Spider-Man. That helicopter looks possessed. It's gonna...
For Rocket League, okay. What was the third one?
Third one was Rocket League tips and tricks for like top corner shots or bottom corner shots. I know a lot of people are looking for that, especially people in my rank. Love to see that. A lot of people look for that. Tips and tricks for top corners and bottom corner shots. Offense.
That's a good one because honestly, it's not entirely as easy to explain, but with a lot of practice, it can be easier to work on. It's not the easiest explained. It can be, but it comes with precise things, like there's different factors involved. That's a good topic though, because that will really bring up a conversation. 100%. That's what I'm looking for, like, I'm always looking for suggestions like this shit, because, like, honestly, it's just better, I'm better always getting other people's feel. It helps me with the channel a lot. Helps me figure out some ideas that I didn't really think of before. I always need like a second point, like a second opinion, like a second point of view.
Facts. And then
I need someone on the outside to look in.
You wanna know what my fourth one was?
Oh yeah, fourth.
The fourth one was offense tips and tricks for air dribbling. Cause like you said, you did make a video on air dribbling and how to get better on that. But if you went into a live stream and started talking with people live, people would understand it more and be able to ask you questions straight up instead of you taking like 3 days to reply to that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's totally different. It's live.
Okay, time to worry about the transmitter.
Do you think those are all good suggestions that you would use?
Gotta do that 2 more times.
What was fourth one? I'm sorry. I was trying to retype because I'm typing like a title for each one, so it's like.
Okay, the fourth one was tips and tricks for offense air dribbling, or offense tips and tricks for air dribbling, because a lot of people want up close like talks about air dribbling instead of like just videos. Like a lot of people want live streams on that shit.
Offensive air dribbling tips and tricks.
Yes. Perfect. So I don't know if you would like to use these or not, but that's just one of my recommendations.
And I think each podcast should have its own topic. Cause like that way, like each one, like each video, like for the podcast.
Well, they have their own topic, that's the thing.
Yeah. They're all focused on the one thing. My thing is, how do I get people in and to stay without misclicking?
Easy.
Because people do that a lot.
Easy. Easy. Put a title to attract their attention. Say tips and tricks for Rocket League for beginners or just now starters. Maybe even halfway through years beginners. Type of shit. Like, make an exciting title that'll make people want to hop in to the stream and get your tips and tricks. Not only that, you have to act really happy. Like, you have to act super excited. You have to act energetic. You have to have tons of energy.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
If you don't
The
have
podcasts are mostly about energy, and my energy is sometimes low.
And
So
if
it's
you
like,
don't-
I'm trying to keep up with it.
if you don't have enough energy, you're just gonna go into his podcast and just be like, yeah, this is one tip and trick, and yeah, like, no, you gotta be like energetic, like you gotta be like,
Yeah,
okay,
no, nobody would watch.
you gotta be like, okay, one tip and trick is for air dribbling. You need to be able to be good at the game. Like, you need to be energetic as fuck for that.
Hey man, you good up there?
You need to be good at the game, man.
You just need to be good first of all.
You just need to be good. But to be good, you need to practice. I can see it being fun. I can see it.
See,
I
are my
think more
ideas just
energy.
great?
I think more energy has to be thrown out there for people to be into it. It's like that's what makes people stay. It's like, I'm not sure. It can work. I know. If that's how people go, if that's what people go for, it will work.
That's what a lot of people go for. A lot of people like enthusiasm.
Energetic shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
I look for that type of shit. I watch your podcast and shit just because of that.
Yeah, I want to get people involved like quick. I'm talking like, I don't care who's on my friends list. They better join the fucking. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, why don't you start one now? Why don't you start with the first one?
Yeah, first one.
Which one's one?
Oh yeah, titling wise. You
Yeah.
see how my videos are when you look at them for titling? I don't know if it's like the best algorithm
Just say
works.
cool tips and tricks to help you improve. For a hook, I guess. Because hooks are kind of hard to figure out.
Should I do caps on anything? Like
How do you-
like cool,
Wait.
like for spelling cool, I'll do like all caps just to get a attention grabber.
Sure.
Just picked up a car chase. Robbers won't be expecting you.
Okay, that is way above the speed limit.
Should I put like tips to and then improve? Like for improve, should I put that in all caps?
Yeah.
Like tips, I know it won't be. Maybe.
Put the T in tips for capital, because that also brings attention.
Yeah. Cool tips to improve Rocket League mentality.
Guys, this car is busted. It's not worth it. Gonna flatten you, kids.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
What the? Is he gone? I don't see him. You ain't no
I hope so. Oh, I need a schedule for podcasts, don't I?
Yeah. Am I really being that helpful? I don't really think so.
Definitely helpful. I just hope it works.
Damn, bitch. Hit me again. I swear to God.
I appreciate it. A lot.
Yeah,
For any
man.
help.
I love helping. It's literally my entire life. It's my job at that point.
possibly be in this car to make it worth all this?
That's what my YouTube channel is all about, is helping. Believe it or not. That's why I deleted a lot of the live streams, because gameplay walkthroughs, while they can be somewhat entertaining, they're also very, very long. So it's like, it's kind of hard to put those through. And they also have to be a live stream because they can run for more than an hour. And when video clips are being edited, they can't be edited with more than 2 hours of clip footage. It's like, it's hard sometimes. And I do forget to turn off stream at certain times because I can't seem to time myself in games. It just doesn't work.
How do you upload live streams once you're done with them? I kind of forgot how to do that. Do you
Download live streams?
How do you like make live streams that people missed into a video?
Live streams that people missed?
Yeah, into a video.
I think that has to do with an end screen.
Well, how did you do it? How did you post
You'd
live
have.
streams?
I would post them like once the PS4 is done with it, and it gets sent into processing. It'll be on the YouTube studio saying that's being processed. Unless it's already going to go right on, because sometimes it does that. It'll just instantly pop the video up within about a minute. Which is pretty awesome for how connected the PS4 is with it. So I generally have no problems. It goes straight to the channel. That's why live streams are easier, because they go straight through. Video clips have to be processed specifically. Because live streams, the main difference between the two, video clips are pre-recorded and therefore would have data to process because it wasn't live. YouTube would already see the video as a live stream, therefore already being recorded. So it's already processing that data through. So it's doing that over time. So when you end the live stream, it'll finish up what it's doing once it gets to the end of it, and then instantly will post it because there's no waiting time. Very little, if that. So live streams are easier to post compared to video clips. However, live streams tend to be harder to edit because you have to mainly do edits on PC. I like to do my edits on console in Share Factory, so that mainly comes to video clips, where they can easily be edited because they're already pre-made as clips. I could take multiple clips of different things and add them in. Then I can do transitions and whatever else that I want to do. The process is easy for my end of things. It takes time, but it works. Live streams, I don't really know how to edit properly either. Because one, it's already made. So it's like it's already out there as is. I could make it private and then go ahead and do the edits, but I don't know anything with editing on YouTube, so it's hard for me. I don't want to waste time on something that like would take me too long to do. It would have to be like a test run or something for me to do it first. Because I never mess with it. So, personally, I like to keep live streams as is. Because they generally won't have to you won't have to edit them, but some people do. But podcasts generally aren't edited, as far as I'm aware. My live streams aren't usually edited anyway, so it kind of works out. Sometimes podcasts are even sponsored. Sometimes. Not always. It's usually when they're more known. how many clicks or whatever, but I'm not worried about that. Honestly, I'm not. So I work so many fucking hours full time. It's like, I'm gonna get paid eventually. I'm gonna get paid. So it's like, and my parents owe me a lot of money. They owe me quite a lot. So.
Like how much? Thousands?
Yeah, I'm talking thousands.
Robbers at that donation stand. Not on my
They owe me quite a bit, especially for starting the business. Or helping starting the business. So they already owe me over $2,000 to $3,000. That's not counting any hours I've worked, which they're not going to count for right now. Except for some, they paid me for at least a couple weeks for now, which will get me through for a while. So I'm good right now. I was struggling for a bit, but they helped me out eventually. So I'm good now for a while. That's why I'm waiting until I get paid again, because I don't have a lot of money. So it's like I'm kind of waiting.
Happy to help.
I'll wait and wait and wait. That's fine. But they can't hold me for too much longer now, because they got other people helping. They're obviously going to be able to get more money because of those people helping. They're able to make a lot of things throughout the day. So as things go on, it gets easier. Well, yes, everybody has to be paid. I think they're going to pay me in a different way at the moment. So I'm going to wait. I know there's a grant going on in the city.
Oh, guess what? I found out how to do tricks. I found out how to do tricks.
Businesses.
I found out how to do tricks now.
Tricks?
Yeah, in the sky. While
Like
swimming.
with the arrow?
Yeah, the tricks that you do.
I'm guessing you probably remembered what I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of, if you're afraid to turn your car left or right, do an arrow. The arrow prevents that. It allows you to rotate the car to a different angle.
I learned to do that, not only to mention, but I also in Spider-Man learned how to do tricks in the air.
Yeah, once you figure out aerial tricks in Spider-Man, oh, you're kicking ass. Because once they're vulnerable, there is no going back. You just annihilate their shit. And you can stay on them with all your ground tricks too. You can just annihilate the shit out of them once you figure everything out. Being able to stay up in the air is incredible because it just allows you so much airtime, and the enemies won't even be able to touch you because most of them are melee. If they have guns, they're the only ones to really be able to shoot you, and rocket launchers of course, but you can dodge mid-air. So it's like, and at the same time, while you're in the air, you also have range around you to be able to throw things at them. So you have complete advantage in the air. Not only making them vulnerable, but also making them miserable. And you can even like yank their weapons while you're in the air too, as far as I'm aware. Stronger, a brute might not be as affected by like web pulls and stuff, but usually using stronger attacks will help finish them off. And you already know that, they're an easy one, like a couple taps done when you have stronger attacks. They're no sweat once you get used to them.
Ever since I practiced those moves that I finally learned, I've just been killing everybody in my way.
Oh, they should probably make a car that more benefits me, because oh god, not Fortnite.
What?
I should probably not show the llama Octane.
New York
Nobody will care.
are so lucky to
I
have
think people will actually
Before
think it's
the
funny.
BDNY gets here.
I think people would actually think it's funny.
Maybe. It's colorful. I had the Monster Cat Octane, but like, not like they sponsor me or anything. I like their music though. It is streamer safe, so I'm allowed to listen to it without copyright problems.
Oh, I never even knew that Monster Cat made music. I thought Monster Cat was just like an Octane beat.
Believe it or not, they're actually for streamer safe music. They have to have something. But yes, I have that. You can actually turn that on. Any DMCA protected music will be silenced or replaced while this option is selected. And if you take a look in your soundtracks and anthems, mostly your player anthems, you're gonna see anything by Monster Cat is able to be heard while the other ones cannot.
Come on, take on someone your own, my side.
I had their Awakening and Blind songs, and they're by Phil Boucher. I like the Awakening one. They also have Disconnected, which is by Pegboard Nerds. Cool name.
Facts.
That's actually streamer safe. There's also songs by Vendetta.